statistically everything's proven, less kids,
Right.
more divorce, and so on. So, just to go to your point, man, I agree with both of you guys. I mean, of course, you need man most definitely needs a woman, and a woman has most definitely a choice. Uh, and therefore, the man needs to stand up and figure what needs to work for 2025 because there's a lot that's changing, and I still believe that we're in control. So we need to figure something out for that aspect.
Thank you for acknowledging what I said and responding behind and not brushing over it that other group you did.
I don't think he meant to.
You still haven't gotten an apology.
Yeah, I did apologize. And I also am saying you have to change your perspective. It's not you versus him. It's not him versus her. It's you and him. And that's how it should be. But everyone has put it you versus him because the wool has been pulled over your eyes. And that's the problem, is everyone has been blinded by their own ambitions, blinded by their own egos, has been chased away by their own passions. We must all humble ourselves. Anyway, Bible Gnostics, Oneness. Do we have any anti-Trinitarians in here? I know you don't.
Can anybody hear me? Hey, does it say I'm live on Twitter?
Agnostic, so I don't believe in the Trinity.
Anybody?
But
You guys hear me?
you believe in the Trinity. More power to you.
Anybody hear me?
I believe in Trinity.
Is that a no or yes no?
Man, may I say what I was going to say before Danger interrupted me so rudely? Finish my previous thought.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
You can? Thank you. Okay, so can everybody hear me? That's all I wanted was a yes.
I don't hear.
All right. Okay, Hannah doesn't hear me. All right.
I hear three.
I have two X's right
I
now.
don't hear.
Hey, does it say I'm red on YouTube? Does it say that? Or on Twitter?
And three answer.
Nice. I don't know how to do it on Twitter. It's not letting me. It's not letting me do it on StreamYard. And I don't have my microphone, so, or at least a good one. All right. You guys see that? You see I'm streaming? Hello? Like a rolling stone. Like a rolling stone. Wait, somebody say something? Who said that?
Where are you streaming on?
YouTube. I don't know how to do it on X. Hold on.
Oh, cool. May I finish my thought that I was saying before Danger rudely interrupted?
Really interrupted. So I was not listening the last 10 minutes. What happened? I don't think Daedra said anything. Nobody's talking.
Is that a man does not need a woman. A woman does not need a man. They choose each other.
Low key, ideally though, as God made it though, it's low key better to probably have a solid, godly wife. Right? You're not gonna get anywhere if you're dating a witch. I mean, Learn from me. Not a wish, but you know, someone who's not. She's not a. If she doesn't strive to be a Proverbs 31 woman, you're not really going to get anywhere. We see that in the Bible. That water and oil don't mix, unequally yoked.
I
Huh?
don't know why. Yeah, and between human to their creator.
Yo, how does that sound? Yeah, I know, dude. I forgot my. I have like a really good streaming mic. I don't have it right now, so I'm using my webcam mic. But is it like Matrix? Dude, I'm not tech savvy, dude. I don't even know how to do this stuff, man. Low key, I'm not meant to do all this tech stuff. Uh, hmm. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to get this stuff real quick. Did you like a Rolling Stone? A complete unknown.
What is going on with this space?
Oh, is it echoing right now? I'm sorry. I'm trying to do my stream. I'm trying to learn how to set this up. I'm trying to learn how to set this. I don't know how to do it. Uh,
Did you set a new? Did you make a YouTube instance of that
dude.
software?
Nah, I use StreamYard, but
Yeah, you start a new session in StreamYard. You make Twitter and YouTube destinations.
uh,
I think that's awesome.
yeah, I don't know. I ain't got no clue. You know, maybe I'll get this more thoroughly initiated when some cult member wants to debate or something or discuss live, or maybe if everybody wants to do like a live Zoom in or StreamYard, hit me up. What's up?
She said agnostic.
Yeah, Hannah's not gonna do that. I've talked to her before. I'm gonna sleep on here for like 20 minutes. I gotta go home. Everybody have a good New Year's or
Absolutely.
nice. What happened with that? What do you think? Do you think that's some CIA stuff with all this terrorist truck driving into these innocent humans, or what? Is there like an attack coming? I saw something with Sean Ryan and some old CIA. You ever watch Andrew Bustamante? He's like an ex CIA, and he's talking about and there was a lady who was talking about how radical Islam they have like attacks that they want to initiate in 2025 and stuff like that. Irrelevant to the topic, but I know you're military. So.
Yeah, that's the talking points straight. Yeah, that's the direction they want you to look. In war, we have lethals and distractions. Lethals is when we want to hit you directly, and distractions is when we want you to look the other way, right? Sometimes people with distractions, and this could be one of those, right? That's probably what I'll say about that.
Yeah, bro. I hope not. I mean, it seems like they're trying to do stuff. What now? Is that for like Trump to try to throw him off or not? Because I know Trump's not doing this.
Trump came into office the first time. You understand, like the intelligence community, he had to go to war against them.
Absolutely, yeah.
So this is like round two cleanup. He's got a few good people on his side, but for the most part, there's a credit to the idea that Trump's not fully on the people side either, right? He could be bought over in a sense. Right?
Yeah, you shouldn't trust any elite. I mean, isn't that just regular manipulation of those who you think are strive for you?
Bongino, right? Yeah, but even people like Dan Bongino, anyone who's former Fed, CIA, any three-letter agency boy is going to feed you some BS. You got to just really follow them. First of all, follow the money. Second of all, don't follow the mainstream media.
Yeah.
Listen to some, foreign military. There's some good ones out there. They'll share some stuff, but it's going to be a long time, in between here and there. Of course, we have some people getting shot and killed over some stuff that you'll never hear about until later.
What's like the stuff later? Is that like secret missions, or is that just stuff behind the scenes about,
all stuff,
Yeah.
These false flag operations.
Mm.
And then you have the interesting stuff that's going on right now, like CEOs getting shot in the back. That's interesting.
Now, didn't that seem like it was something was off about the whole how they handled this? Like when something like that occurs, I understand social media. We idiots on here, we turn it into a joke or a meme, but it seems like they run with that narrative like the media too.
The meme is the control. Right? It's to get everyone to kind of just fall into this, mindset, right?
Yeah.
Kind of shuffle into this frame, into who can fall in line, so to speak, right?
Good generational warfare, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I read that book, dude, like 3 years ago. I used to kind of be into that, learn about it, but yeah, it makes sense, dude. I always say, like, I'm not a fifth generational war. Like, I'm not, I don't know everything about it, but it's no longer trench. It's no longer just tanks and drones. They can easily, they go to war on your soul. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to have everybody as cannon fodder and just kill everybody. They're trying to cannon fodder souls now.
Yeah, the people that are in charge are the most satanic, cultish people you can imagine.
Absolutely.
They're, just pray you can make it out of this. Pray for the country. Pray for your neighbor, and just try to stick to the church, because there's no way you're going to article reform constitutional your way out of freedom. Your way out of this. There's not enough civil wars we can have to make our way out of this this trap we've ensnared ourselves in. That's the system of the beast that Satan has set before us when he's in the world. You know what I mean?
Definitely is a trap, bro. I mean, I think a lot of us are somewhat aware. Luckily, I'm around like solid individuals who kind of like either are naive and it doesn't bother them, or they're not dumb, so they don't really fall for it. But yeah, I mean, you start to see everybody trying to be like these social media idiots, and it's like you're trying to be like the devil. And like if you're trying to be like Andrew Tate, you're trying to be an inversion of Christ. What do you think
I
about
heard a good saying, as far as imitation, like pornography is like the devil's iconography, for example. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
There's all kinds of way we imitate Christ, and then there's every other way we imitate Satan, and we do that carnally, through our words, through our thoughts, through our actions, through everything, and we don't even think about it because we're so dumbed down spiritually. We're either infants, dead, or growing, and you don't want to stop. And this is how I think about faith. Faith is like when you're growing spiritually, it's like climbing a mountain. When you're climbing a mountain in real life, the objective is to get to the top every single time. you're never wanting to fall, because that could mean death. But when you're climbing that mountain in life, you do fall, but you do catch yourself, and you have to work your way with your grips and everything else to get back up to where you are, right? And that's what faith is. It's got pitfalls.
Yeah, bro. It's Jacob wrestling with God, bro. It's the reason why God hurt his hip, because he overcame God. But it's not like it's because I see this in a lot of men nowadays, man. It's like, dude, you guys gotta I'm blessed to be able to have the life that I have and have the structure and the that I have, but I think a lot of this stuff gets somewhat better if they just literally either go outside an hour a day, go to church, don't drink, don't strive to be a millionaire. You know what I mean? Don't try to be like Andrew Tate. You're gonna most likely be dumber spiritually. It's what's the word? You're lessening your synergy, so to say.
Right, you're just doing all this stuff that's just self-enriching you, by, just taking advantage of everybody, in life by enriching yourself, like by doing all these schemes and stuff, of course you're going to end up rich in life, just do what Andrew Tate did.
Yeah, bro. I've always known Andrew Tate he's someone you don't want to be around like that. Who's an idiot?
Be a famous fighter. That's going to pay you a little bit, but every fighter, getting, ask any church father, is going to tell you that a good person doesn't beat people up for money. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just saying, if you're going to go out there and live that kind of life, don't act like you're a saint, because you're not. You're going into that kind of world, and it's a bad place, and it's full of drugs and full of bad opportunities where you're going to have to do some bad things, and to some bad people you're going to have to hurt people, and some of it's rigged, some of it's fake, and but what it is, right? It's entertainment, sports, but it's a whole world of stuff, but it's full of people that are redeemable. They need Christ just as anyone else needs Christ, and they're still looking for a way out, just as anyone is. You know what I mean? So we can't just just because Hollywood glorifies it, just it doesn't make it right. You know what I mean? I think what we're doing now, shunning mainstream media, things like that. If we keep, I think that's kind of the right step. Stuff like that, kind of shunning what was glorifying all this wrong crap in the first place. Getting back to family, getting back to what was Christ-centered. I think what made this whole country great to begin with. So starts becoming more secular and more open-minded and new age and looking at crystals and all this other stuff. It opened the door to every age-old heresy we can think of. And we started revisiting every, repeatable, historical wrongness, and here we are.
Yeah, bro, it seems inevitable. Hey, am I live on Twitter right now? Nice. I got it. I figured it out.
Yes, you are.
I got it. Nice. All right, now I know how to do this. I'm in the bush, man. Yo.
I can hear you. Stan, can you hear Franco?
Nah. Talking about Harry from Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's going to drop down and come back. Apparently, he's talking and you can't hear.
Gotcha.
I did put your live feed in the comments down there. I like to look at that every now and then as the first call.
Live feed comments. How do I do that? So,
Well, I put it down in your comments down there. I copied your live feed and put it in this comment.
Sweet. Nice. All right, that's exciting. Not really, but oh, Franco is free. Is that his name, Franco?
Franco.
Your name is Franco?
Italian Franco.
Oh. Hey, I don't. Yeah. That is not. Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing both?
YouTube and Twitter.
No. How are you doing the live on Twitter while doing the space on Twitter?
I'm on desktop right now. I'm at the office, so I'm like, I have my iPhone and then I have a just like a desktop.
So the desktop is where the live is at.
No, the live is on here, or I'm on both. I'm on Twitter right now, and then I'm also on StreamYard. Whenever you have StreamYard, you can link up to like, I don't know. I just have YouTube and Twitter right now.
But I mean, like the way you're doing your live on X is through your desktop, not the phone.
Both. No, you can be on both. Like that's how you have streams go on forever. That's how you have spaces go on all night. Is if you have one on another device running throughout the night. Like
that's what I mean. So you can't do it. You're doing your regular space on your phone, and then on the desktop you're doing the live.
Yeah. But I also at the same time I have Twitter on like on a tab in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
You want to?
Get it. Who man was doing that today with what's that one that's associated with Facebook? I forget what that software is called. I did before, but it's always, I don't know. Maybe they cleaned it up now. I tried doing it at the beginning when it came out, but it would never work right. Yeah, it was Instagram. It was on Instagram and on Twitter both today.
Nice. Where are the cult members at? Is anybody else sick? It's like everybody getting sick in Missouri, dude.
Same to you, brother. You know, I'm sick.
No, like you got like there's some bug going around. Like my
Sore throat. I've been having to drink some tea. You know.
Yeah. Seems to be that way. Hold on, I'm trying to do this real quick.
Everybody's sick at work except me. Not sick yet.
Bro, my whole family's sick. I mean, neighbors got it. But I'm all over, so maybe I'm just like I'm around all these different kinds of, whatever, like door handles and stuff. You know how they have all these, they're unsanitized. Maybe my body's just like, because I don't really get sick, dude, randomly. Like I got diverticulitis randomly before I ever got. I've never even had COVID. I mean, I'm not even vaccinated. Just I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. How can I do this? What's up, Mohammed? How are you, buddy? I'm actually gonna take a leak real quick. Okay.
Somebody back. Yeah, I'm around eight teenagers most of the time, so they're seeing everything here. Ahmed, go ahead, brother.
Hi everyone. Good morning. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm Sunny here, so I'm wishing all a good, happy New Year. But unfortunately, I heard the news about this New Orleans terror attack, so I am really sad what happened in there. I suppose more than 15 people got killed, and some attack was done right in New Orleans during the New Year's celebration. So that's the sad news which I am hearing right now in the news right now. And I'm not sure what is.
Where was
New Orleans. It's everywhere in the news.
this? Oh my goodness.
It just happened.
They're saying it's kind of weird because they didn't even have like the barricades up. Because usually, like even at that, like I almost lost myself. But like even like where I'm at, like usually barricades where like cars can't drive through because people will be walking. It's a parade and everything, but they didn't even have them up, which is weird.
And unfortunately, apparently, he was a Muslim, and his name was Shamsuddin Jabbar, I guess. And he was an army
Muslim.
He had a ISIS flag on that truck, which he used to fly into the crowd. So, like, I'm trying to understand what led to this unfortunate incident and why he got radicalized online, how he got radicalized. Yeah.
One of the girls who passed too, she was only 19. She was about to go to nursing school in a few weeks. Like, it just breaks my heart.
From being sick?
Terror attack, buddy. Terror attack just happened in New Orleans. 15 people killed and 19.
Oh no! Oh yeah. The truck dude. Yeah. He had to drive a Ford, of course. Yeah. Yeah. What's up with that? I think, or I don't know. That was
It's online radicalization. You know, it's been a thing for what, 25 years?
Yeah. It's like a little. It's like a just a small what, like ISIS club or whatever, and they initiate horrible things, right?
Yeah, they had an explosion too in
I was just about to say that.
in front of one of Trump's hotels, but it was inside one of Elon's new trucks, and it was so strong that it contained the blast. It didn't break the windows.
Now, what do you think that is right there? Like, what else would that be? Right? Like, it's what a coincidence, right? I mean,
Did y'all hear the guy who also like drove in like New Orleans? Apparently, like the next day, like today, his Airbnb was like burned down.
wait, what? Airbnb, New Orleans. Huh.
Like they're trying to like get rid of, like trying to hide something. I don't know. I always feel like it's always some like ulterior motive.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, this is sometimes it'll be like, you know, some things will be true and some things will be propaganda, you know, to make you, you know, and that's the point of radicalization. It's like, this is like how copycats are made, you know, like they want you to be woke, you know, because the guy who was the terrorist was the guy who you should like, you know, crush, and then you've got to follow in his footprints because they're trying to cover it up and such, yada yada. You know,
they're basically giving people ideas. Like,
and it's like a matrix system. You know, it's this whole idea, right? And it's a saturation, right? This is what happens when you have your entire life of being, you know, in front of TV and stuff versus, you know, imagine being a generation who's never been, you know, watched TV, never things like that. They would look at you strange. They would never believe any of the things you would believe. You know, it wouldn't affect them any. Whereas all the stuff that we believe that we've been saturated with is the root sole cause of all the mental illness we suffer with today. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's almost like they have all the studies before they initiate these things. Like, I know they had hey, if these humans are on social media all the time, they're going to be like this. I think they had all that before. I think they knew that was inevitable. Right?
it's brainwashing.
I believe it.
Absolutely. You know.
Did y'all hear about like all the planes crashing lately too? Like 4 planes crashed in the span of like a week, and like they're not even small planes because you know small planes can crash, but like they're like big planes that are like crashing and like catching on fire.
No, I'm not actually looking at them. No.
Yeah, they were having crappy engineers, you know, at the time, not making, like, putting planes together, or, like, the quality parts weren't as good, because they were trying to, like, use different types of material and stuff like that, and now I guess they're, you know, cracking down on it, you know, regulations and such, but, you know, like, one of my, military buddies, he's making plane parts now, and he says
like paranoia, like it's all like that.
Well, that ain't working with me. So, I mean, it's not working with anybody that I know. I mean, maybe on here, but okay. Good job, elites. You're scaring everybody. I mean, at the end of the day, though, it's just another, like, you're going to hear most likely more stuff about aliens as well in the next month or so. In February.
Bella's here. She's like waving her hand.
Oh, sorry, I'm reading something. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. I know you don't need to let yourself.
Should be good.
I'm reading this fifth generational warfare. This is what this is. I'm reading like an article about it. There's a really good book about it.
Can I add something about the last plane that crashed in South America? Oh no, it's not South Korea. Sorry. My husband is a pilot, and when he saw the plane crash, he was very surprised that the gear wasn't down and the flaps went up. So, and they just landed on the belly. And then they said it's a bird. They crashed into the birds. It's super strange, guys. I'm telling you. And it looks like pilots. It's not something to do with the plane. I think it looks like they panicked, like complete panic. It doesn't make any sense. What happened?
Sounds like pilot error then. And that's sad.
Or an inside job. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, it really looks like a pilot error. I'm not gonna blame them or anything, but most plane accidents happen because of these pilot errors. And pilots they go through these things. Like they can land the plane without engines. They can land without gear even, but the thing is, why didn't they put down the gear? Because you have two options to put down the gear. So, one option of gear is this electric. You just push a button, the gear, the gear comes down, and then you have mechanical, where you pull on a string or on a rope, right? And the hooks come off from the gear, and the gear falls down by the gravity. So for them, there's always like an option, and also you have to slow down the plane by the flaps on the wings. So they didn't do anything. Like there's always a plan B when you're a pilot, right? But they didn't do anything of that, and that's very strange. and I feel like people are very scared of the planes. That this is a plane error, like planes are bad right now, they're making planes bad. No, it's not. The Max, the Boeing, the Max one was, that there's something, I don't remember exactly what was up with that, but most of the time the planes are fine. It's the pilot error, unfortunately.
Ahmad has his hand up, but G-Pop, is that your grandson in your picture?
It is, yeah. That's my oldest grandson.
He's so cute.
He's about 6'6" now, 270. But that was when he was a kid.
Okay, yeah. Him and his Spider-Man. Okay, my bad. That's all I think, but he's cute.
Hello? Is anybody here? It's so quiet. Ahmad, why are you not speaking?
Hello? Hi. Sorry. Actually, so regarding this Korean crash, right? The Korean, South Korean plane crash. So, like, there are many social media posts where people are saying that they will not be flying by Boeing. I mean, they are suspecting it's a Boeing issue, more of an airplane issue rather than the pilot issue. So, I'm not sure because Boeing has a bad history of crashes, right? If I'm right, if Boeing has a history of crashes, and maybe.
Wait. Is this a Muslim talking about Boeing?
Yeah.
Wow. Never thought I'd see the day.
No, it's not a problem about Boeing. People are fear mongering. I bet it's not about Boeing. But maybe I'm wrong, you know. But this is not even the new Max plane that could have issues. You know, I don't know. Don't listen to me. But it's most of the time, it's the pilot's error. Unfortunately, it's the human component of everything, you know, that makes mistakes. But I might be completely wrong. They might have done something wrong with the plane. But, yeah, look.
Because when you look at car accidents, right, number 2 next to heart disease in America, right, car accidents kill everyone, and it's usually human error. Alcohol, you know, distracted driving, and just accidents overall, deer in the road, whatever it is, right? Carjackings, you know, police chases, all kinds of dangerous, road rage. You know, road rage kills people every year too. And just accidents overall, people just, and then suicide. You know, people jumping on the road, things like that. So when you're looking at like pilot error, you know, fatigue sets in when you got pilots flying all over the world. You know, they're going to make errors. They're going to panic when that stuff sets in. You know, because there's a lot of errors, critical errors that can be made when you're, you know, flying in the air. That goes without saying, of course. You know, so to their credit, you know, to be a pilot, you know, you got to be incredibly skilled to begin with, and so it bears upon you a lot of responsibility, you know, but for, you know, so it is expected of you to have like a better heightened mentality, you know, better attitude and stuff, you know, but you do have those pilots who do go nose down sometimes. It just happens, you know, it happens to everybody, we're human. And I think that's just the point. It's like, travel is dangerous, you know, it's a big world. And even though we have freedom, it does come with a cost. And I think that's a reality for everyone.
So I wanted to reflect on one more as a day. So do you know about this Boeing Starliner, which is against us, the astronauts which went to the space station? They also.
Whoa, did he disconnect? What happened to mine?
Bro, what the heck, man? Hey. Man, anybody hear me? Is that there?
You probably keep going till
Is that good?
Matt comes back.
It's Woman Wednesday today.
Yeah, Boeing, they're testifying before Congress on a lot of safety issues up here in Washington.
Anybody hear me? Or did it crash?
I can hear you, Sam.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Stan?
Yeah, it crashed on me, but I have it on. Try to reach out.
Yeah. The Boeing executives have been testifying before Congress. They're doing it pretty regularly now because of safety issues. They've identified some clear safety issues on those planes as well.
Hey, I'm still gonna fly. I'm still gonna take that. I'll buy it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not familiar with this particular types of planes, but they've been testifying all week. I mean, they're probably doing it right now. You can
interesting. I guess maybe yeah they allow some subcontractors and in poorer countries maybe to use cheaper parts to fix the planes. I might be wrong now. Or are they talking about only US?
Uh-oh.
I don't think some of it was in the US, for sure.
Oh, I know you're doing that.
You can just look it up, C-SPAN or anywhere. They've been drilling them pretty heavily over safety issues.
It's very interesting. My husband also.
I want to get my pilot license so bad, so bad, but like I don't have 100 bands to go to pilot school, so until then, I think that's so cool that your husband is a pilot, Adele. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's interesting, but it comes up with its downsides, right?
Yeah.
When you're living it, it's not that cool when you're living it, to be honest.
Also, like having everybody like lives in your hands, and I hate how like there is a plane crash, people do jump to blame the pilot. Which yeah, like you said, it could be a human error a lot of times, but I still think it's being able to travel.
Yeah, it is interesting. How at home he's so goofy making jokes, but the moment he gets into a cockpit, he's like super serious. And they are on the kind of now he's a little bit stressed out because it goes so well acceleration and there's like they have to try these different scenarios where like you lose 200 gas amount of pain or whatever else. And then the instructor was so great when they were doing that. So it is stressful and also it's short. Like the job is short-lived in a way that you cannot fly for so long. And also, many think about it, but it's also radiation and health issues arising from being in there all the time. It's radioactive in there. And also, yeah, and also sitting down a lot is really bad. Like my husband said, like one pilot just got up, went out of the plane, and just collapsed and died because of a blood clot. So it's health-wise, I do not recommend being a pilot.
Yeah, there was a reporter who did that, got in with a tank crew, not accustomed to sitting in those confined quarters, and died of a blood clot as well. And that's why I use a standing desk for on my computer. So I'm 65, I'm still working, but I use a standing desk. Gotta go up and down the two stories a few times a day. But that kills more people than smoking.
There were truck drivers too.
But my dad was a truck driver. He died from blood clot. Yeah. But it was also because of that thing. But yeah. So let's talk about Trinity then, yeah?
Yeah, I was waiting for everybody to start talking about horrendous disasters. Yeah, I don't know if there's any coal members in there. I'm reading about this.
Don't have super suits, okay?
Huh?
The rest of us haven't gone to super suits yet.
Do you know what that's from?
Yes, I know where that's from. They're
Okay,
incredible.
good.
You didn't see my gift that I put in the group message.
No, I have the group on mute. I'm sorry. I will look at it right now. I will look at it right now on the desktop. Because,
Yeah, let the Trinity talk.
I'm waiting for cult members. I'm trying to. I don't want to stay here all night. So I'll keep this going, but I'm waiting for it. I don't want to be live streaming here. I'm not even at my house right now. I got to drive home. So,
Three gods, three separate gods. You guys believe in three gods? You guys are
yeah. Who said that? Who said three gods? Who's talking?
Let's jump in.
Dang. Yeah. I don't know where everybody's at. I have no idea. Clues. I'm trying to make my settings right now on this thing. Anybody get my name too? Yelling at? Anybody get yelling at?
My husband, wait, if you want to know my husband's opinion on 9/11, yeah, the plane couldn't fly so fast, just saying, into the tower, just saying,
Like someone was like initiating it to go faster?
no, the plane cannot go that fast into the tower. Like he said, like like physically the plane cannot go that fast to fly into the tower as they claim. I don't know the numbers, but he said there's something fishy about it.
Of course there is.
Oh yeah, 9/11 was definitely explosive. Like you could tell the way like the levels were like exploding. Like yeah, it was not a plane. Like it would have hit one like no, it kept yeah.
And he hasn't seen any aliens. Say that all.
Yeah, I don't believe it. But it is what it
And
is.
the earth is not flat. Okay, guys, the earth is not flat.
I believe it.
It would have made sense to fly away.
I can literally prove it with the time.
Like that sticky notes doing. I don't know. Yeah. Anyone who thinks the Earth's flat, bro, I don't even know what I like start. I'm just like, it's either I don't know. Go outside. I have no idea. I'm sure they'll get mad. It's actually, if you look down, you can see the horizon from here.
Yeah, I was going to say the universe is flat. That's for sure. We've discovered that it's like it has some thickness. It's a really big spherical shape, but it's not. It's you're drifted on like a curtain, like a blanket. Due to the fine tuning, during what they call the plank time right there at Big Bang. So it's so precisely tuned that had it been, a little faster, matter would have come together. If it's a little slower, it would collapse. That's the biggest problem, the fine tuning of the universe, because it is actually flat. It's like has some thickness like a piece of paper, but it's flat rather than this big ball expanding outward. So
I remember last time you told me you like went into like real detail with somebody, and oh my gosh, the way you explained it was like so beautiful and so detailed. It was like I was like imagining exactly what you were saying, like how you were like describing it as like a line and everything. Like I was here for that. I was saying the same thing. It was like you get that.
it has the creator's fingerprints all over it. That's for sure.
And
Hey, David, you look like a Muslim. David Nugent. You a Muslim, bro?
it had to all be it had to come into existence at the same time, like the laws like time, space, matter. They had to come simultaneously in order for it to work.
Yeah, that's what the Penrose Hawking singularity theorem says. It's space time. You can't separate his nature in one sense, but clearly everything had a beginning, and that was Einstein's problem. His philosophy was there was no beginning. So he was attempting on his special and general relativity to develop his field equations based on his philosophy, not his science. And then Hubble said, well, you better get out here. So Hubble showed him the redshift on all the light. Einstein said he could have completed his field equations 6.5 years earlier. Had he looked at the science, he didn't believe in the beginning. Had he looked at the science where his philosophical views, what distinction between science and scientism, he would let his philosophical views interfere with his good science.
Oh my gosh, y'all were in the space that when things are like, do y'all, okay, I know you were in there, did you say like the Muslims who said like they basically have the Trinity in Islam? Did you hear for that?
They do, because the Quran, it's eternal.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, Franco knows that.
Yeah. It's
funny because it was like the other Muslims in the space were like, what are you saying? How dare you? Like, oh, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, where's the Muslims at? Ahmed, are you a Muslim? No, he's not. I don't know where everybody's at, man. I'm trying to find these cold members, but it says there's 85 individuals viewing. So if one of you guys want to talk, if you're just watching. I'm good. They're crazy. I just want like anti-Trinitarians and stuff.
It says 85 on your live stream.
Is that just how many total viewed it? I clicked on it. No, it says live viewers on here or on StreamYard. I don't know.
Live 82.
Well, I'm not meant to be doing this YouTuber stuff, but I'm here to do apologetics stuff.
See, when I click the people at the bottom right, it says total views.
That works. So 86 have clicked on it then, all right?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure.
Well, I got 10 more minutes in there. I'm gonna keep I'll have the space on still, but not live stream because I'm gonna go home. I went to see thy dogs, right?
So you don't think that's actually 85 live at that moment, or is it totally?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Me and Who Man had 700 there yesterday when we were reading.
Said who? Who Man?
Who Man? Yeah.
Isn't that a superhero?
He's a leader.
And the thing, G-pop, it doesn't. So if you notice, I don't think it goes lower. It always increases. That's why I think it's not the people like.
Yeah, it's how many viewed it total. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, well, I would do these way more, but I can't because I don't have the time.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Trying to read this right now.
So no monads in here, huh?
What the hell is that?
I could do it. I could do Christian defense, right? I could do that sometimes. G-pop, like the devil.
Yeah, monad. There's a oneness movement in Pentecostal that's similar to the idea that of Allah, only one being, not triune in nature of monad.
Could be even just fake it and just sharpen each other's skills, so it plays like the role.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. Usually it's kind of like, you ever been to 7-Eleven at like midnight? Or like a Walmart at midnight? It's just so strange. It's kind of when those unique beliefs start to linger out. So right now, I'm gonna have to shut the live stream because I'm tired.
So live.
I know a lot. I was looking at Trinity questions and I kind of found a good question. I don't know the answer. I want to see if y'all know the answer.
What's the answer? Or what's the question?
If the question is, if it was God the Spirit that placed the Holy Seed in the Virgin Mary, then does Christ have two fathers, the Father and the Spirit?
No.
I know the answer is no, but like.
But that's going with the viewpoint that there's three different gods and not three persons, one God.
Yeah, that asking that question would have to you would contradict the Son in the flesh. You most of the time when they ask that question, they don't see the Son before you, like in the Old Testament. So it's like, yeah, from the womb, like washed Mary's womb, sure, but I mean it's all been foreordained beforehand. So it's, I mean, not really. Like it's God the Father's distinct spirit, so sure, but they all share one mind, essence, and will. So, but the Son, like the Holy Spirit isn't the one that begets the Son or is the one who initiates all things. It's the Father. Therefore, the Father would initiate the Spirit to do that in the womb of Mary. If that makes sense. It's not in the sense of I bet you they look in the sense of the same way we have a Father. You would have to say if that's a scenario, then that means at the same time, if he is the Father of the Son, the Holy Spirit would also have to eternally begetting the Son as well. When we say that's the Father, so it'd be Father, Holy Spirit, and then the Son at the bottom on the monarchy of the triangle, like in the Trinity, and that would be that's heresy for sure.
I was just seeing how y'all would explain it. Okay. Good job. Brilliant. Go ahead, Deepak.
Oh, shut this down.